This is a problem out of Chapter 2, Section 1. The problem says, use the given minimum and maximum data entries and the number of classes to find the class width, the lower class limits, and the upper class limits. So we have the lowest value in this data set and the largest value in this data set, but we don't know all the individual values, but that's okay. We are just asked to find the width and then the lower and upper limits. So the formula for finding the class width is taking the maximum minus the minimum and dividing by however many classes you get. And then you may have to round that value up to figure out what your class width is. So if we take the maximum of 94 minus the minimum of 13, and you get 81. And so since we have 7 classes, we've got this range of values of 81 that goes from 13 up to 94. We need to divide that into 7 classes. So we just hit divided by 7, and that gives us 11.5. So we want to round, we always round this number up, even if this wasn't a 5. Let's say this was 11.1. You always round up to the next whole number when you're trying to figure out what your class width is. So this means we would round this up to 12. So this is how we get the class width of 12. So let me show you how we get the lower class limits. Our width is 12, so we're starting, our lowest value is 13. So our next value, our next lower class limit for the next class is going to start at whatever 13 plus 12 is, which is 25. And then if we add 12 on to 25, we're at 37. And if we add 12 on to 37, we're at 49, and so on. Now to get the upper class limits, what I do is I look up here and I see that this class here starts at 25. That's the second class. So the first class has to end at 24. So this is how I get my upper class limit for all my classes. Then you just count by 12. So if you take 24 and add to 12, you're at 36, plus 12 is 48. So that's how we can get all of our lower and upper class limits using a class width of 12.